Hey guys, we've got all the scumbags out today. Look, we've got Chad Dorman in court right now. I'm just catching up on 2x speed for this hearing here. He wants his confession that he made on the day that he shot to death his 3 little sons, aged 7, 4 and 3. He wants it thrown out. Bless him. Do you remember June 15th, 2023? He shot them all and then just calmly sat on his doorstep waiting for the cops. Yeah, him. Yeah, well, he wants his confession thrown out. So there's that. We're on verdict watch also. Day 10 of Adam Montgomery's trial for the murder of his then 5-year-old daughter Harmony. We've been in verdict watch now for about 1.5 hours. So keeping that on in the background. Just as the jury went to deliberate, this came out. This is the arrest document for scumbag of the week, Steven McDougal. Yeah, him. Audrii Cunningham's killer. Yeah, I know. Everyone's innocent till proven guilty in a court of law. Except this dude is guilty. All right, I'm going to read it. It's not long. I would have liked more detail. However, I suppose they needed to just get his ass arrested for capital murder. Capital murder was on his record this morning. It took a few more hours to get this released. The affiant being identified herein, Detective Kayla Hamperley, employed with the Polk County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigation Division, over 6 years' experience in the field of law enforcement. Okay, all right. Affiant shall show that on the morning of February 15th, 2024, Polk County Sheriff's Office detectives' investigation has revealed that said defendant, Don Steven McDougal, along with the child victim, left the home of the child located at, redacted, in Livingstone. McDougal and the child victim left in McDougal's 2003 Chevrolet Suburban with intent to drop the child victim off at the school bus stop near the entrance of the subdivision. It was discovered that the child victim was not at that bus stop when a Livingstone ISD bus arrived at the location and discovered the child did not make it to Creekside Elementary that day. Affiant shall show that on February 20th, the body of the 11-year-old child victim, Audrii Danielle Cunningham, was located during a search of the Trinity River. Law enforcement dive teams located the child victim's body within the Trinity River near State Highway 59 South at the Polk-San Jacinto County line. San Jacinto County Justice of the Peace, C. McGee, ordered the child victim's body to be transported to the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office for autopsy and to determine the cause of death. The affiant shall show Don Steven McDougal was a friend of the Cunningham family and resided on the family's property in a cab over camper. McDougal had access to the interior of the child victim's home. The affiant shall show that video footage and cell phone data. Don't you just love dumb criminals that they don't bother to turn the phone off? Places McDougal at 3 locations of interest. Evidence in connection with the defendant and the child victim was located at 2 of those locations and recovered. So one would have been the backpack, the other was where Audrey's body was found. That was the Trinity River near State Highway 59 South, where Audrey's body was later located. Affiant shall show throughout the investigation, investigators were able to determine through cell phone data, video footage and other forensic evidence McDougal lied about his whereabouts, surprise, surprise, and activities on the day of February 15th. Yes, he said he was on Alaska, way up north, fishing. You weren't. Of course you weren't. Affiant shall further show upon recovery of the child victim's body, law enforcement discovered a large rock tied to the child's body. The rope used was consistent with rope that was observed in McDougal's vehicle on a traffic stop 2 days prior. So he weighted her down with a rock. How dumb? You can't get dumber than that. Because if he'd thrown her body in the river unweighted, the fast flow of that river, she would have been way, way, way downstream by the time anybody realised she was missing. How dumb. I just love how dumb criminals are. It makes law enforcement's job very easy.
Affiant shall further show that through investigation there is sufficient evidence to show that on the date, February 15, 2024, Don Steven McDougal, aka Scumbag, committed the offence of capital murder. There you go. All right, guys. This is an interesting graphic, just before I go. This is how they reduced the river level. So that was the floor up until February 18th into 19th. And then they reduced the floor. And then February 19th into 20th, reduced it loads. So her body became easier for divers to locate. Well done to all of those searchers. I bet they never slept. EquiSearch, law enforcement, all the other searchers out there. Well done, guys. Okay. Back to this scumbag's hearing. And verdict watch. All right. See you soon.